Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome to GHPC, which stands for Gunnery Heat PC. You know, in case you were in any danger of mistaking the Steam Early Access title for a console exclusive, I guess. I do find it funny they decided to include PC in the title, but then again, GHPC does sound pretty good, so I cannot critique them too much on that point. As you can probably tell by the various armored fighting vehicles in the background and foreground here, this is a game focused on armored warfare during a hypothetical Cold War conflict, where you take command over a variety of tanks, IFVs, and even some APCs, and you fight the enemies of the West, or the enemies of the East, depending upon which side you decide to choose. The game currently is in early access. It came out, I think, last week or something. It has an instant action mode with a variety of scenarios, quite a few available, over a handful of different areas, and it also has a campaign. Now the campaign is pretty basic. You can choose between the Warsaw Pact and NATO, and then you get a selection of randomly generated missions with their own little objective, and the overall point is to reduce the enemy bar to 0. Fairly basic bitch stuff, but again, early access, and I'm expecting that to be expanded upon quite greatly. The one big thing the game is missing is a tutorial, which is a near mortal sin to release a game like this without a tutorial. Because, well, let me load up the firing grounds here, which is the closest the game has to a tutorial. If I were to, okay, here's the thing. If we were to designate this game on the scale of arcade to sim, an arcade being a 1, a full-on sim being a 10, right? This game is about a 7, I'd say, probably. It's fairly simmy, but it's not ridiculously simmy. It's not IL-2 Sturmovik tank combat level simmy, but it's definitely not your average arcade title either. Which means you gotta teach people how stuff works. That should have been in before early access. Let me demonstrate what I'm talking about here. So, for some of these vehicles, you barely even need the tutorial. This is the M1P, the predecessor to the now much famous M1A1 Abrams tank. This is probably the single most advanced piece of hardware in the conflict, and if I pop into the gunnery site here, it is immediately obvious. You've got well, actually I'm going to show you in a second. You've got just a very simple little marker. You look at the target, you click the range find button, it locks onto the target, and you pull the trigger, and voila, that's all there is to it. Even against moving targets, let's go up here, you just put the cursor on it, and voila, there you go. It'll automatically adjust. I don't need to lead the target or anything, I just need to keep the reticle on the target, and whoop, there you go. Every single shot will then now go exactly where the reticle points. Gonna turn around in a second, there you go. All you need to do is keep up with the target, not ahead, because if I aim ahead now, if I try to lead the target, it'll go ahead, because the targeting computer is making sure that the shell will actually land directly on the mark. Super simple. Even against targets at very long range, like we've got a tank over there, you simply range find it, put the marker over it, and pull the trigger, and that's it. Easy peasy. Now, if we go over to something a little bit more ancient, however, like, for example, the T-55... Now the need for a tutorial becomes immediately obvious as I zoom into the gunner site here, and look at that, just a random ass mess of Cyrillic. What does any of this mean? Well, if you know, you are one of a relatively small number of abnormal crazy people, like myself, because I know what this means. I am mildly ashamed of the fact, honestly. Now, personally, I'm more of a German connoisseur, and I prefer the German optics of World War II to this Soviet garbage, but I do know how it works. So, this thing here, I can't really show you on screen, but this thing, This is the actual aim point. So the one large arrow in the center, that is where the gun is aimed right now. The smaller ones on the side are meant for leading targets. So if I was shooting this, for example, I might do this. Well, place one of the reticles on the target and then I fire, depending upon the speed and the distance, etc. At the top, you have the elevation required for the various types of ammunition. Again, it's not translated, and again, you need a tutorial here. Luckily, it is linked in order of load, so if I select the second type down the bottom left there, that'll be the second type of ammunition, the third type of ammunition, the fourth type of ammunition, etc. And now, you might be wondering, okay, well, what does any of this mean? How does it work? Since this is the reticle, right? You just place it on target, and then you pull the trigger. No. No. Is there laser range finding? Nope. This is the T-55. It does not have that fancy-ass nonsense. It does have thermals, but they're infrared thermals, which means they're useless. You have to target at this kind of distance. So what do? Well, you need to use this dumbass little tool down here. So let's place it on the tank. So you place the bottommost strip where the turrets are. So around about there, circa. And then you place the curving line at the top of the turret, which is round about there, circa. So that tells me that this target is about 1,200 odd meters away. All right. We then adjust the sights to 1,200 meters, and you will see that the main reticle then shifts up and down. So this is simply me adjusting the sight for how much lobbing. Right, okay, we have a rough guess of 1,200 meters, so we'll place the reticle at the base of the target and pull the trigger, and voila, there you go. It is actually quite satisfying when you get this right, but it does need to be explained. The only thing you get is in-game tooltips, which are non-dynamic. So, for example... Oh, never mind, actually, I'm lying. They are dynamic. Because I was about to say I changed range finding from E to X. And when I was doing this in the tutorial, it didn't change. But now it's clearly updated, so there you go. That's a very good thing. Range find laser, X. Lovely. This does need a tutorial. Now, a lot of the vehicles don't have stuff anywhere near this complex. Like, even the T-72M, for example, does have laser range finding. Now, it doesn't work like the Abrams. You can't just put the gun on target and range find. Now, you can see also here it adjusts the sight, but if I fire now, I'm pretty sure the shot is going to go a little bit short. Yeah, there you go, just a little bit short. And that's because I didn't actually use the laser rangefinder, because the laser rangefinder is actually that little red dot there. So if I do this now, it'll give me a more correct range, and there you go, dead on. You've also got stuff like the TOW missile launcher, which is pretty self-explanatory. Let's see if we can select it here. There's the TOW. Right, just zoom on in, find a target, and hold. Off goes the missile, and you just keep it steady and wait for impact. Boom. Oh, actually I missed that one, but never mind. You get the idea. Nice and simple. Game needs a tutorial. Badly. But that, of course, is not all. It also got this awesome little playback mode, by the way, where you can see your accuracy, where you're hitting, and the effect of the shell on the vehicle's internals, which is really damn cool, too. Let's quit to main menu, and let's load up an actual mission, shall we, in the instant action section. There's some pretty cool ones. The T-72 sniper one is quite neat. In fact, it's almost relaxing. Let's pick that. Alright, so the premise of this one is that we are in a single T-72 guarding the flank of our formation, and there are going to be M60s out there in the wide beyond yonder, and I am going to try and kill all of them before they kill me. And this is going to require a bit of long-range gunnery, since they're at ranges of 2 kilometers. Right, where are the little bastards? Is that a smoke cloud I'm seeing? Yes, it was, okay. Right, so there's my first target right there. It is far, far away. Let's range find it. Far away indeed, okay, and then This is going to be a very speculative shot. A little bit of lead. A little bit more. Bullseye! That was a good one. That was a very good one. And my god, when you get off shots like that, it is incredibly satisfying. Whoop. No, I don't think they appreciated that for some reason. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close. Right. We're gonna shift position here, I think. We're just gonna turn around, a little bit risky. And we're gonna find ourselves a little bit of a better hull down position, because I don't want to give them much of a target to shoot at, obviously. This looks promising. Yeah, here you go. Alright, I got very lucky with that first shot. I'm not sure I'll get that lucky again. Quickly re-establish range finding. And... a hit, but not a good one. God, I can barely even see the targets at this distance. I think I might have immobilized it. Did I? I think I might have. Is that the target? Or is that a dust cloud? I actually genuinely can't tell. Okay, well there's a closer target over here. Let's range find up there, and let's see if it'll emerge. There it is. Ah, very close. Right, adjust. I can't see it. Move forward a bit. Gonna need to adjust the laser sight just a little bit again. Speculative shot. Bullseye. Very good one too. Oh, there's the other vehicle. Ah, we brewed that one up hard. Yep, it's on fire. That's dead. Alright, come on, you little bastard. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Nope. A little bit high. Little bit high. Oh, that one looked good. No, no, damn it. There we go. Okay. Was that everyone? Alright, the thermals are going to be utterly useless here. Well, I call them thermals. Alright, are you still alive? Is that thing still moving? I think it is. Okay, well, let's see if we can make it not move then. It's not moving fast, is it? Okay, hold on a second, and... pinch too low, pinch too low. At this kind of range, the range finding is, spotty, shall we say. Hit the track. I need to adjust a bit back. And that's probably a kill. No commentary, by the way. You will see some absolutely excellent commentary later on. Is it dead? Oh, I think there's something else coming over there, actually. I think that one is still moving. Oh, there we go. Yep. Alright. Range find. Ooh, you're still moving at some speed, aren't you? Let's see if we can't fix that. God, I've got 3 rounds left in the ammo carousel, then I've got to start reloading. That's gotta have killed it. That looks pretty dead. I believe that may have been the last one. I suspect there's one, I think that thing there, God, I can barely even see it in the kind of, like, fog, but I think... maybe not? Because I knocked out one vehicle's tracks, and I have a sneaking suspicion that's it right over there, very, very far away, and barely perceptible. Like, if I can barely see it on my screen now, I do not dare. Oh, yep, there you go, that was a tank. That was definitely a tank. And the ammo carousel is now out. Right. I think we've got all of them, but I might have immobilized one, so I'm gonna end the mission there. Alright, there you go. There's the first shot. Yeah, that tracked it. No doubt about it. Yep. And that wounded it, but did not kill it. That one probably did, though. Another tracking shot. You can see I was aiming consistently a little bit low. I should have been aiming a pinch higher than this pretty much every shot. But I did manage to knock him out. This is nice scenario. All right, let's actually now have a look at the American stuff, because the voice acting and the dynamic voice acting, the dynamic style of it, is actually one of the best features of this game. So let's see if we can't find ourselves a... this one's quite good. Let's go for this one, in which we are the crew of a Bradley infantry fighting vehicle. And here we are in command of an M2 Bradley platoon. So the first thing I'm doing is open up the quick order menu and order everybody to follow me. Then I'm going to slow down the game whilst initiating forward drive, and I'm going to show you the map. So the map right now is relatively basic. You can see the topography, etc., but you can't see any friendly units, nor can you issue orders to units using the map. They are working on cooperative multiplayer, which is going to be great. They're also working on close air support, which will also be fantastic. Hopefully artillery as well to cover your advance. And what I want to see in the future is basically a bit of an action strategy game being made here, where I've got various little icons showing my Bradleys, the M1 Abrams in front of me, or M1P, excuse me, and I can actually click them and order them, like, you go over there, or you flank around here, or deploy infantry and send out a scouting formation, or skirmish with the enemy, etc. Give this a proper strategy feel in combination with a nice single player and cooperative campaign, and it will be a tremendous amount of fun. Now, they've already said that they are working on deployable infantry from APCs and armored fighting vehicles, which will be really goddamn cool when they get around to doing that. Right now, we're just going to follow the Abrams in and see if we can't find ourselves some enemies. I've got it at 1x speed right now. Once we get a bit closer to the enemy, I'm probably going to... Oh, hello. I'm going to slow that down to half so that I get time to react. The M1 has found itself an enemy to the right. Okay, let's jump in the gunnery turret and activate the thermals, which you will immediately see are a hell of a lot better than the Russian equivalents, which are basically just infrared light vision rather than actual proper thermals like these. No enemies in sight just yet. We'll go back to the commander view. Oh, wait, hold on. We're seeing something over here, are we? Oh, no, that's night vision. Oh, is that? No, I thought I saw the tank up there for a second. Alright, well, the Abrams are definitely seeing something. Ah, there we go, okay. We're gonna come to a halt. That's a tank, right? Select the tow launcher. Place it on, and... fire. Alright. This should be a one-shot kill. Boom. Yep. Judging by the fact its turret just spun off, I'm pretty sure that thing is dead as dead can be. Alright. Let's go back to advancing. Keep up with the Abrams tanks and sweep left. Nothing in immediate view. Alright, pop back into the commander's view. Yeah, steer a little bit to the right here, make sure we stay behind our friendly tanks. Okay, well, there's two pillars of fire over there, so whatever was there is probably dead. That M1 is pointing over to the right. Oh, Jesus. That was not what I intended. The steering is... you can't run over trees. The trees are made of Durasteel, all of them. A little bit unfortunate. Early access and all that. The steering is extraordinarily sensitive. It's got the problem of PC game vehicle steering, where if you so much as touch the right or left key, the A and D, it will hard steer as much as possible in that direction, which is a pinch unfortunate, but PC control problem. Alright, let's speed it back up to 1, as I don't see anything hostile, nor do the Abrams, judging by the fact that they're not blasting anything at the moment. Okay, let's speed it back down to 1, and let me just sweep that ridge line real quick with the thermals. Nothing. Nothing. Alright. Slow down a bit to keep up with the M1s. In fact, we're kind of overtaking them. Now, in a regular skirmishing scouting engagement, the Bradleys might very well be leading the charge, trying to find the enemy. But since we are currently rolling into a fortified enemy position, I kind of want to chill out just a little bit here, so we're going to make sure the M1s can go ahead. We haven't heard any of the awesome voice acting yet, which is a little bit unfortunate. Once we actually get into a proper firefight, you will actually hear them calling out targets, like traverse left, traverse right, etc. Slow it down a pinch more, Mr. Driver. Let the Abrams get a little bit of an advance on us. This will also give us a speed where we can actually deploy the tow launcher if necessary. What's that? It's a bush. Okay. Bushes are not necessarily particularly dangerous against armored vehicles. Ooh. I'm hearing the Abrams to the left engage something. Right, pick up the pace a pinch. And we're going to aim to crest the ridge right about over there, and we'll see what's up. We'll keep our gunnery side over here for now. That's still a bush, right? Yes, that's still a bush. The bush has yet to develop any hostile intent towards me. Give it a bit more speed. Armored counterattack at you. Well, that sounds unfortunate. I keep hearing reports from that direction. Right. Let's head up there. The Abrams are pointing their weapons in that direction as well, so there's probably something over there. Slow down. Oh, hello. That's, yep, that's probably something. Slow down time. There you go. That is a BMP. We don't need that for that. We've got multi-coaxial gun. Boom, 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 boom. Right, that's dead. You heard the gunner also there call out target destroyed, cease fire. Is there anything over here? That's dead. Traverse right. Okay, we've got a, looks like an APC. Engage. Ah, I love the voice acting. I just, re-engage. Right, re-engaging. Jesus, die. There you go, it's dead. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, yep. Hello. Oh, wow, we hit something vital there. Yeah, that's not alive. You can also hear how they actually get more and more panicked as the fight is going on. I do love that. It is a fantastic touch, and one that really drags you into the experience. As much as I complain about the lack of a tutorial, and that should have been in the game at launch, do not get me wrong. Oh. Yep, that is a tank target. Switch over to tow. Hold on, I can't see it behind the trees. Patience. Right. Oh, no, oh, goddammit. Oh, that's gonna be a wasted round, because my ally just fired a tow at it, too. That is gonna be the deadest tank in history. Yep. Yeah, that one's dead. That one's very dead. Okay, was that it for the armored counterattack? Oh, hello. Alright, we got him. Yeah, that was just an Abrams shell. Ah, see, that is... when you get into combat like that, oh, that is when the game shines. Man, it is so cool. It is so goddamn cool. Like, for all of the little things, like no access to a proper command mode, no tutorial, which again is a mortal sin, man, the actual gameplay, so satisfying. So satisfying. This is one of the reasons, by the way, the M1 is an absolute god in this era. Look at this. Straight on the front armor. Let's follow... No. There. Let's follow that shot back, shall we? Oh, God, that was a good shot, too. That was an Holy mother of God! Yeah, that was an unbelievable... Alright, I do have one other complaint, and that is that the AI is a little bit too good, and this is a little bit too good. So, okay. The BMP has a anti-tank guided missile, as you can see there. What's that, the Malayutka? Or the... God, I know this thing. I know this thing, but I can't remember its name right now. So, I don't even think it can see the Abrams from here. No, it definitely can't. There's way too much shrubbery in the way. But it fired that. It swirled over the trees, over the houses, I mean, through the trees, past more trees, all the way over there against a target that's hull down, and it hits its bottom plate. That is an impossible shot right there. That is a literally impossible shot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Did the Abrams then nail it with an equally impossible shot? Yes, it did. Yes, it got them. With its machine gun, too. Like, I see you over there. Just start lighting it up. God, that is a little bit retarded. So, yeah. Maybe the AI could be a little bit less Robin Hood, I think, might be nice. I mean, it makes sense for stuff like the Abrams, like this shot here, for example. This makes a degree of sense, because that was... I'm betting you that was made by an Abram. Or was that my TOW? Oh, that was my TOW launcher, yeah. TOW launcher 2, fine. So wire-guided missile, it's gonna hit. And that was a pretty straight-line shot as well. Look at the damage that does. And I also want to point out, we don't actually have that many tank games, and the tank games we do have tend to be divided into either ridiculously hard sims or ridiculously arcade, whereas this game quite brilliantly actually manages to fulfill both. Like, it's easy enough to control and understand for it to be quite arcadey, but it's also simmy enough to fulfill a lot of that more hardcore audience wishes, I think. I'm also, let's see, there was one really good little match here, which I want to show you with T-55s. Hunting Goliath? No, that one's an absolute pain. Let's see. Where the hell was it? Long road, no. That's the one, Steel Wedge, right. Let's do this one. I love this one, because you've got a ton of T-55s, and you're attacking an entrenched NATO position with 3 M60s, a TOW launcher, and a few M113s. In the future as well, by the way, they've said that the infantry... will be able to garrison buildings. That will be super goddamn cool. I really hope they go the way of making this basically a action RTS. That will be amazing. Right, we're gonna order the platoon to follow me. The formation is, it's just a lie. Yeah, that's fine, that's not a problem. We've got a little bit of BMP support there in the background, as you can see, and we've got a whole line of T-55s coming up on the enemy emplacements. Alrighty then, what have we got ahead of us? Right, you can just see the... Oh, hello. Yep, I saw that. Slow it down. Point the target. What do we got? Is that a tank? That is a tank. Okay. How far away is it? Let's real quick. Hold it on. That is about 1,200. Alright. Adjusting sight. Oh god, I'm gonna blow up. Nope. Ugh. No! Oh god, I slowed down the time, so it's slowing down the thing as well. 1,200, 1,200, 1,000. There you go. Align with the target. pull the trigger before I die. That looks good. That looks good. Ah, too short. Too damn short. Loader killed. That is unfortunate. I think my ally might just have killed him. Alright. God damn it, can't see anything. Switch over to another unit now. I can't see the target. Where the hell's the target? Well, that's dead, whatever that was. No stabilizer on the T-55, of course. Let's advance, see if we can find something to shoot at. I think that might be a tank right there, maybe? That one's dead. That one... We're gonna pause there. That one might not be dead. That looks like it's still about 1,200 away. Fire. Bullseye. Right, well, if it wasn't dead already... Sadly, no Russian voices yet, which I do hope they will add. That is... That's something. That's an M113, isn't it? Speculative shot. Might as well. We've got it on the tube. Bullseye. That one's fucking dead. Have we wiped out the opposition? But at least we've killed a lot of them. Turn it to normal speed. That's artillery, never mind. Wait. That's a tow launcher, okay. Switch to coaxial machine gun. I think it's decrewed already. Yeah, I think it's decrewed. In fact, I think that's a tiny little corpse I see next to it there. All right. Oh, the rest of my friends are way ahead of me. Where's my corpse? There's my corpse. I was lucky I survived the first hit there. Again, I've had times playing this map where I get sniped the moment I crest the hill, which you would honestly expect, because these are hull-down M60s. They should kill quite a few of our little T-50s before we get the range right and actually start picking away at them. We're not done yet, though. There might still be further NATO forces hull down in that village. I'm surprised that ATGM didn't kill one of us, honestly. Then again, it was kind of in the open, so... The problem with an ATGM is it creates an enormous blazing missile-like thing, you know. Oh. I can hear something. Rum. Alright. Fellow tanks think they've found a target over there. And it stopped firing. I'm presuming that may have been a M113. Oh, there it is. Yep, little box, little soup can. It doesn't look very alive. It does not look very alive, does it? We'll give it one just to make sure, but yeah, that does not look very healthy. Oh, hello? What about you, then? You don't look very healthy either. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. What was that? Oh, hello, Mr. Tanku. You do look more alive, yes. And... Oh! We killed each other, I think. Yep, I think we just killed one another. Yep, we did. Well, that is a very good end to the video, if nothing else. Damn. That was a good exchange. That thing does look dead. Is there anything else in here that's still alive? Bit of uneven terrain. Oh. Was that an artillery shell, or did something just get blown up? No, you're dead. That's an artillery shell. Yeah, I think this is just artillery. Well, the mission isn't ending. This tank commander is very brave, by the way, as you can quite clearly tell. Oh, that's still alive, okay. Boom. That's one of mine, isn't it? Yes, that's absolutely one of mine. No, these are both dead. Their hatches are standing wide open. Yeah, they're definitely dead. Over there? Really? Oh, or is that still alive? That M113 there? Yep. Well, it was alive. It occurs to me that I've found myself a little bit in the firing line of my allies right about now. Hell, this range? Coaxial isn't quite enough. There you go. It was that last M113 that was still alive. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Incidentally, is it the correct style for me to, if I go in here, and I turn on the thermals, and I turn on the lights... No, it's probably too light outside for the IR vision to pop in. So the thing is, these are actually IR lights. So in a nighttime engagement, I can actually turn on that little thing right there. That's actually an infrared light. So I can use my thermals, my infrared, to actually see at night as if I had a, a beacon on the front of my tank. I'm not going to show you a night mission though, because... Well, night missions are dark when I'm seeing it on my screen right now. On YouTube, you wouldn't see a damned fucking thing. So yeah. Oh, that was a nasty hit right there. There you have it. Gunnery Heat PC. It is a very, very promising game. Really promising. Oh, ouchies. Did you just get HE'd? It looks like you did. One of the BMPs, maybe? No, one of the T-55s, yep. Man, again, AI Robin Hood. That's why the tow didn't really work, because the tow launcher person got instantly headshotted at like 1.5 kilometers by a 100mm HE shell. Yeah, that'll kill your ass, alright. Penetrated gunner's torso. I bet. It is a really damn cool little game that I hope will only get better from here. A cool campaign, a bit of multiplayer co-op, and this will be a excellent tank game that will, I believe, manage to scratch the itch both of sim fanatics and casuals. But make that goddamn tutorial. You have to. You gotta make a tutorial and you gotta explain in detail how every aiming system works. Otherwise, people are gonna load up a mission like this in the T-55, look at the aim sights, and then uninstall the game because they can't read goddamn Cyrillic. Be outside that, though, excellent start. Until next time, I have been Arch. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day.